Okay, Georgia Bigfoot here. Please subscribe. This is the 1 in a million tree landing straight across, like you could set a beer on it. I don't know if we're getting a good shot of it. It's straight across all the way. I'm going to document this area for changes, but this is really interesting here. This is almost like a bed in here with all the leans going across over top of it. I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it. Oh, I can't guarantee it, but it sure looks like a chair where it's all matted down like seats. Almost where you would put a little one. I mean, it is really soft here and really nice. And there was actually something that looks like just about a print. Nice little X there put into that. But it's all... I can walk in many woods that are near this area and there's absolutely nothing. And then you come here and again the sign. I mean, there's no reason why this is bent over. There's no trees that fell over that did that right here. They're all just bent over. And I'm going to introduce you to my dog here in a minute. I know that's going to be exciting. He's an old man, and God bless him that he'll be around as long as he can. His name is Max. He's a real sweetheart. Fellow squatcher. He's been around when they've been around, and then he poops himself like crazy. So he didn't really respond too well. So I know if he's pooping a lot, like all of it, then that's what it would be. But this is an area in Georgia. I'm going to keep filming it because it's a good one and I can document the changes. A tree went down last time I was here, so that sure looks like a footprint, and there's no way anyone came through here. If you look, the size is a foot right here. I'm just saying, it's not proof, but the size is a foot. And it wasn't me. This is spread across here just perfect. It's just set on here just perfectly. So we're gonna see. These are usually significant in the Bigfoot world. You see that all across the country. It seems to matter. The trident, the fork, trident like that. But you know that's not a trident. It's just there's forks like that all over the place, and if it's not, it's the trident, and they definitely make a difference. And the other thing I haven't talked a lot about is ground glyphs. The ground glyphs matter because I've found them and not filmed them in the past. It's definitely part of what anyone should be looking for. Now, this is really interesting because the tree lean there, this goes across, and then my pants just got wet. That's awesome. And this goes like this between these two trees. It's just, man, what are the chances? So that one leans across it. It just, these are the things that you add it up, and then you have all these branches going across here. Now you could say wind, but and there's a track of some type right there. There's just no, I can account for this area that no human is walking into this area. Oh, Max, don't get wet. What else we got? There's a lot of water right now. It rained over 2 inches. So this to me is interesting. I get a feeling from it because number one, all the tree leans right here, all these arches. It's a high point, a little lookout place. This is completely flat across to sit down on. Now, I don't see the evidence of feet sitting there right now, but this was cut years ago. Back in the day, they used to go for the, there was logging back in the original time, and all of the big trees got taken away. This is from many years ago, where they used to get tar off of these trees. And then here we go. This is also significant. See, I found this little area here, and you got 2 trees with the L's. 3. Sorry, I'm looking right at another one. So you got 3 trees with an arching leaner. What is the chances of these made like this, and then that one right there? I'm telling you, what got me the attention of this is the tree was knocked down a couple of days ago while I was here, within like 25 yards of me, and there was no wind, and it made me question this area, and then I wasn't considering going in here, but that definitely changed my perspective. And here I am, and it has the sign and these nice little high ground here where you could sit, surrounded by a little swamp island. And you got plenty of frogs in there, all kinds of things to eat. This is covered in frogs and snakes in the normal conditions. It's cool today, so I don't have so much worry about snakes. It's really something here. Now, I'm going to be able to film this on a regular basis. It's close, and show you the changes as it goes. Because you walk like I said, you can walk into other areas and there won't be anything like this. There won't be any of these leans or tree breaks like that right there, where that's broken down high up. And this, so there's like an X with that across the trees placed there. That branch is twisted around. Let's point that out. So that's a little unusual. You think nothing of a branch going down, but it's twisted around. Right there, it's twisted around. And that was it's in midair. It's in midair and just pinched between here. And then this one. This is a perfectly living tree that went over. This is weird. Well, this one could have been a little more dead. So I can buy that this is possible right here. But it's also pretty alive. It's just I'm trying to make excuses why it could be nothing. And they pretty much attracted me to come back here to go with no wind and a big old tree going down. Makes me wonder, because it's happened so many times to me in the last couple of years. I don't know how many trees you guys can count that are going around you. I've had like 8 within 50 yards. This is another high point. You could sit in here and no one would ever see you. That's interesting up there, how that goes into that, and there's a lot of stuff like this in Ohio, and then, of course, in known Bigfoot locations, the exact same thing, where you got your tree broken off and it goes right into another tree, and it almost makes like a bunch of camouflage there. That was a living tree when it went over. You can see all the pine needles it still had. It's still a little green. It's just these things become not coincidences anymore. So my job is to enlighten, to make you guys look for yourself. And there's another, that's another arch that don't happen everywhere, and there's like arches everywhere here. But I can go around and I won't find the arches in a regular place. And there's yet another arch. So there's arch after arch after arch. My dog finally made it through the swamp. You okay, buddy? You're all wet. He's 12. This is a lot of workout for him. He's just a tad overweight. That's a joke. Because he's on prednisone. I'll give you his medical history. He's on prednisone. It makes him eat more. It makes him hold on to calories because he needs it for other things. He's on a really low dose prednisone. I tried everything without it, but that's the way it worked out. So if anyone's got any ideas for the dog, he already took Benadryl. That didn't do anything. It was actually worse. So he's on really low dose prednisone, which makes him hungry. Plus he's old like a person. See, this is a wonderful tree bend right here. Just so-called went over with no tree landing on it. It's just no... Trees don't naturally grow sideways. Living ones. It's crazy. Good news is I'll be able to come back again. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. That is pretty cool. That was broken there. It's a beautiful day here today, folks. And I will talk to you guys later.